But this basil's doing great.
I know.
I want to talk to you today about basil. Basil. You know, long-time Green Life viewers will know that I've been growing basil in this garden. You know, this is a basil plant right here. Smells great. Smells really good. And the reason I grow basil is it's a family plant. It's always been a family plant. Basil's just a fantastic plant. This is kind of a gnarly leaf you can see here, but on a whole, goes really well with tomatoes. And everybody knows that I love tomatoes. So basil and tomatoes, hand in hand. I mean, if we had little moats, aka mozzarella, could get a little praise going. I mean, I might have to just go to the OG, go get some of that right now. But back to basil. Beyond the fact that it goes great with tomatoes, it does pesto. Pesto does basil, basil does pesto. However way you want to say it, can't have basil without pesto, you can't have pesto without basil. As a kid, I used to go in the garden, barefoot, shirtless, never naked, but I would always go get basil. And then I watched my parents just make it. There's always some controversy if you use yogurt or sour cream or even cream cheese as a base. I've never been too much for base. I'm more of a treble guy. I'm just kidding. I've dabbled. You know, I've done both, but I'm not going to say on this tape what I prefer because I don't want to offend certain parts of my family. But I haven't made that much pesto this year. And I've neglected the basil plants. Does that mean that I'm neglecting my family? No, I don't think so. You know, it's still here. It's a little gnarly, but sometimes a man's got to go his own way. And my way is the tomato way. So, in the future, the next time I do the garden, not like the garden's ever going to go away, I'm going to do a lot of tomatoes, but I'm also going to do basil. Just as a man needs to make his own road, but also always know where he came from. Basil is where I've came from, it's where I'm going, and where I'll always be, and I'll be riding that road in a car made of tomatoes. Thanks for watching. Tell all your friends about the Green Life. Tweet this, subscribe, put it on your Facebook. Appreciate all the support. Leave some messages in the comments. Stay tuned, and don't forget your basil tomatoes. Never would I thought that I would be growing tomatoes the size of my fist, or